Beyond, works by Nellie King Solomon and Barbara Stauffacher Solomon. To think outside of the box is to approach a problem or a question in a creative way. In the case of the two artists, Nellie King Solomon and Barbara Stauffacher Solomon, they take a critical yet playful eye to their chosen fields. Both trained as architects, but were never licensed, which might explain the way they establish rules, grids, or frameworks only to challenge their very existence. At the heart of each unique artistic practice lies the confident ability to think and explore beyond the frame. At first glance, the new narrative series stands apart from much of Nellie King Solomon's signature style of abstraction. Yet while the iconic abstract elements have been invaded by realistic figures, objects, highways, shoes, and even words, the sweeping gestural marks hold firm. These lushly detailed narrative works confront the mythology of the American dream and depict the artist's own anxieties about how to succeed in the art world. Referencing the styles of artists such as Philip Guston, Ed Ruscha, and Jean-Michel Basquiat, Solomon takes on the history of painting in an attempt to find her own place within the male-dominated canon. The tension between the dream and the reality plays out across her compositions as she critiques the very structure she aspires to engage. Driven is the first in the series and the most personal, with a portrait of the artist's daughter beaming out from the top of the painting. The work expresses Solomon's journey, the beautiful and the painful realities of navigating life, art world, family, friendships, love, loss, self-protection, money, and escape. Next, Love of Driving looks closely at the American driving culture with images of cars, keys, investors, and freeways, while a black hole of oil appears ready to suck up the entirety of the painting. Finally, Arts Blitz LA is a time capsule of who's who in the golden age of the Los Angeles art world, depicted through their shoes and gallery names. Placing the gallery powerhouses and art world key characters' shoes within a demolished Venice amusement park begs the question of whether the celebrity and glamour of the art world will last. Nellie King Solomon approaches painting with equal parts irreverence and admiration. The exhibition features recent and never-before-seen large-scale works that use abstraction and realism to tell stories, resulting in experiential paintings. In lieu of canvas and brushes, King Solomon paints on the sharp industrial material of mylar, using custom wood and glass tools for pulling the paint around and sweeping gestural marks. Old colors and unusual materials like asphalt swirl about, captivating the senses and revealing the tension between spontaneity and rigor that are at work in her practice. For the exhibition at SMOCA, and for the first time, the work of mother and daughter artists is shown in close proximity. While both artists explore the physicality of the space, they're also interested in the potential of performance in constructing art. And although their formal approaches are quite different, both artists are engaged in moving beyond established expectations of art, design, and architecture. As we look to new ways of doing just about everything, now is the right moment to encourage the out-of-the-box thinking that these artists so readily exemplify. Perhaps best known for her super graphics oversized to the scale of architecture, produced in the 1960s, artist Barbara Stauffacher Solomon has worked in graphic design, architecture, landscape architecture, drawing, writing, and more. Around the walls of the gallery, the exhibition features utopian drawings from her green architecture series, large ping-pong paintings, a recent series of alphabet drawings, and a super graphic intervention. In the middle of the gallery is a recreation from the 1990 exhibition Visionary San Francisco at the San Francisco Museum of Modern Art that features ping pong tables for play.